guys, happy Monday night. So far my day has just been editing and editing and editing. I usually edit my vlogs kind of throughout the week as I go, and then I finish them up on Sunday and get them out to you guys sometime Monday morning and afternoon. But since I was kind of busy this week and then I had plans yesterday, that didn't happen. So I've just been editing all day. I finally finished. It's like 9 o'clock at night, but that's okay because I love doing it. It's finally exporting, yay! I export it onto my computer memory. I import it to YouTube, which usually takes like 4-ish hours, which is kind of crazy and a lot of people don't know. It takes a really long time to upload something to YouTube. Hi guys, we are just getting home from PT. I know, shocking content. And this is the best part of the day. Getting to take off this neck brace. It is seriously so hot and so uncomfortable. Every time I walk in the door, it's like the first thing I do is get rid of this. Such a great feeling, and you know, a couple months ago, putting it on felt better. I just came home to like the sweetest little care package from my friend Laura in the UK. Laura, why can't you live closer? She knows me so well, and the funniest thing is she knows that I have like a favorite massage bar from Lush, and literally last night I used up the last little bit, and then today she sent me a whole new one, and I am definitely in desperate need of this book. Thank you. Sorry Hamilton, we'll find you a new space. I also just received my port card in the mail. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so anyone who has any sort of long-term venous line, like a PICC line or a Hickman or a port, should receive a card that looks something like this. This is very important. I'm trying to cover up all of my personal information. They also gave me a little keychain version that has the same information, as well as this fancy little bracelet. I don't think the bracelet is going to last very long, but the card is very important. If, God forbid, you ever needed medical attention and you were alone and unable to communicate, all they have to do is go through your wallet to find out, oh, this person has a port. Here's my old PICC line card. Especially with the port, like if you're not accessed, they might not even notice it's there. And it's very important for them to know where it is, what kind of port it is. I have a power port, which means that it is safe to pretty much inject anything into it. And it is safe in a CT scan and an MRI scan, which isn't necessarily true for every single port. I know I've been talking about these kind of things a lot lately with the medical ID tags and the emergency medications, but I just really believe in making sure that you have things properly documented before you need it. And if you have an iPhone, your phone comes with this built-in health app that you can put all of your medical ID information in. So I've listed my name, some of my medical conditions, notes like the fact that I have hardware. I have a power port on my left side, I have a G-tube, and some of my allergies, my medications. And it also has all of my emergency contact numbers as well as my blood type. And you can set it so it's something that can be accessed even when your phone screen is locked. And it even has a space at the bottom where you can check whether or not you are an organ donor. I really recommend using this app or something similar. Even if I'm unconscious somewhere, I'm gonna have my phone on me. And I certainly cannot fit all of that information on my medical ID bracelet. I think that a lot of people put off documenting stuff like this because it's hard to think about that kind of situation that you would be in if you needed this. But believe me, it is way better to do it now and have it if you do need it than just leaving them guessing. Because really, in some cases, a lot of this information could be the difference between life and death. Wow, so that got kind of heavy. So here's an adorable clip of my dog. You want the ball?
Like a dog.
You tired now, Sammy? You tire yourself out? Oh no, it fell off. Am I the only one who used to always do that as a kid? You take one of these things and stick it on their nose. No, probably just me. What do you think, Sam? Oh, it fell off again. Good morning, you guys. It is Wednesday morning, and I just woke up, as you can probably tell, and my knee has decided to stay in this position. I somehow fell asleep, like, with my leg completely bent, and my knee has decided it likes that position and it's just not budging. I'm not quite sure what to even do about it. I don't know if like the patella is like out of place. It feels like it because when I try to straighten it out, it's just, I mean, I can't. It feels like something's getting stuck and hitting. So I guess I'm just gonna take a muscle relaxer and turn on my heating pad and hope that the combination of those two things will relax my knee enough for me to straighten it. This is definitely excruciatingly painful. What a lovely way to wake up. So, update, I got the knee to go straight. Yay! It took a couple hours, but all of a sudden I felt the muscles kind of spasm, and then I tried to straighten it out and I felt and heard a big like pop snap sound, which was really horrible, but then it went straight. And now I just have a hot water bottle underneath it for the spasms underneath, and then ice on top for the swelling. And it looks like I'm going to be spending the day in bed. I think it is probably time for me to go see an orthopedic doctor just for an opinion on what the heck they think is going on. My physical therapist really thinks it's an issue with the patella sliding in the groove. And that's pretty much what I've heard from every orthopedic that I've ever seen. So, yeah, once again, the knee has worked its way back to the top of the list of the issues that I have to address. I think I ignored that one a little bit too long. So I guess I'll have to go see an orthopedic for their opinion and try to get some imaging done, which usually shows nothing because things will happen and then I'll get them back into place and then I'm just in pain. So nothing really ever shows up in my imaging, but it's worth a visit, I think. My poor dog is like freaking out because there's thunder. So I think I'm gonna have to let her come snuggle up with me. I usually don't let her up in my bed because I'm terrified of ticks. But I guess I'll just have to like wash all the blankets after because she's so scared. Are you scared because there's a big storm? I'm sorry. It's okay. It's only thunder. Hello you guys, it's Thursday now and I am feeling a little bit better today. The knee is still pretty painful, but it is bearing weight, so that is good news. The other good news is that I got another shipment of those little lockets in the mail today. So now I am officially starting the process of listing them on my Etsy shop, which is actually a long process because I have to photograph all of the individual stones and lockets, and then I have to upload all of the individual listings, which can take quite a few hours. But you guys are very much worth it. I've just got all of the stones down here. Please excuse my pajamas, by the way. And then I have the lockets over here. I'm just swapping out the stones and the moon for the pictures. This way I don't have to make all of the lockets ahead of time. I'm doing it this way because I have a whole lot more stones than I have lockets, and so if I just made a whole bunch of them, I might make them with the stones that you guys don't want and then not have any lockets left over for the ones that you do. So when you place an order, you can know that your locket will be customized for you. Yay, I did it! I finally got the pill lockets live on Etsy. There they are, looking all professional. You can click on them and see all the different stones. I'm so tired now, but I'm so glad I finally got those up. Woo! There is a limited supply for right now, just because I don't really know which styles are going to be the most popular. So definitely message me if what you were looking for has sold out, and I will try to get a new one made for you as soon as possible. Anyway, that is a huge weight off my chest, but yay! I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna sleep well. Hello guys, it is Friday, and so that means, of course, that I am on my way to physical therapy. We are going to try to get this whole knee situation figured out, but my PT luckily squeezed me in a little bit of extra time today so we can really work on it. It really still hurts, but we are figuring it out. Hi guys, and welcome to another post-PT checkup. We had a pretty good session today. I had another lovely, gigantic mast cell attack when she tried to put my collarbone back in, which was nice. We can't quite get my shoulder to stay in the socket. We are working on it, but mostly we focused on the knee today. And the news isn't great about the knee. It's pretty much what I expected. Structurally, something is very unstable. Whenever I straighten my leg from a bent position, there is an audible snap popping sound. And you can even like feel and see the ligaments snapping back into place as the patella slides back into place. So that is not a good sign. But luckily it's back like in place. It's not really subluxed or dislocated, which unfortunately means there's not really much that she can do about it. I mean, it's obviously very swollen, very bruised, very painful. But what she was really worried about today is that my foot is starting to become involved. I'm starting to have some dystonia, some flicking movements in my foot, and some problems kind of coordinating the movement of my feet and toes, which seems to be all stemming from the problem in my knee. This is telling us that there is some kind of nerve involvement, which I probably could have already told you considering the pain. She is going to talk to her orthopedic friend and see if there's really any reason for me to go and see him. We kind of want to figure out what's going on, but we also know all the options that would be offered to me for all of the different issues, and I'm not really a great candidate for any of those options, so we're just really weighing whether or not it's a priority and whether or not it's worth it. She's also going to brainstorm some ideas to try to keep my knee straight and aligned while I sleep. Might try to make some changes to the knee brace that I already have, and if all of that fails, I might need to get a different knee brace. This is all super bad timing since we are going away next week for a family camp, which involves a lot of walking. But what can you do? If it's not one thing, it's another. Hopefully by then, it magically just decides to feel better, which I have been saying since the second I injured it, like 4 months ago. Could still happen, right? Ew. Hi guys, so I just wanted to update you. Since I got home from physical therapy, I have been in contact with my physical therapist, who has kind of been looking into things, and we were talking about my different options for my knee and stuff like that. We think I need a new knee brace. Ideally, the purpose of this brace would be to prevent me from bending my knee past a certain angle. My knee seems fairly stable within certain ranges, but as soon as I go outside of that range is when I'm running into trouble. So if I had a brace that we could potentially lock in the angle that works for me, it would hopefully give me a chance to break this kind of injury cycle that I've been going through, of it kind of healing up and then re-injuring it and having it swell and bruise all over again and having to heal all over again. Also, we would have the option of completely locking it for sleeping so that I don't end up in any more funky, weird positions while I sleep, because that is really when I mess myself up. Right now, that is the plan. I'm going to try to get in contact with my brace guy on Monday. I'm hoping that he could work some magic by Friday when we have to leave for camp, but I'm kind of doubting that's possible. So we will have to see. Oh, and look, for the past week, I have been crushing all of my own medications. I've really been working on my grip and wrist strength lately, so I really wanted to have a go at it, and it turns out I can do it. At night, I've just been putting on an episode of a TV show or something and just sitting here and crushing all my medications for tonight and tomorrow. As long as I take a lot of breaks, it's been okay. I am getting some bruising on my hands, but I'm hoping I'll get used to it. If not, well, my mom comes home tomorrow. And it's been incredibly quiet around here for the last week. I've got my mom and my sister here, which has been kind of nice, but I've missed them a lot, so I can't wait to see them. So check out how cute this robe is. This is a robe that was sent to me by one of you guys, and I really appreciate it. It even has like the cutest little like fringe at the bottom. So thank you so much, Aviva. This is so adorable. I never want to take it off. Anyway, I gotta go to bed now. It has been a long day. Thank you for sticking with me through it. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, you guys. That is such a lie. It is not morning, but for me, it is morning. It's like 3 o'clock and I'm just waking up. I just slept and slept and slept and could not wake up. So I'm definitely officially going back to my old dose for my sleeping pills. I'm just like really struggling in the mornings to pull myself out of sleep. I just cannot stand that feeling of like being sedated and not being able to wake up. And that's just not really worth it for me. I don't know, I guess that's good news. I mean, fewer medications, right? It's not like I really want any more medications in my life than I already have. So I'm just relaxing, listening to an audiobook on my Kindle and enjoying my final few moments of peace and quiet before my sister and my mom come back home. Oh, and I want to show you guys what I did to my knee brace. As I said, like I've been having issues when I'm sleeping where I like bend my knee all the way with my foot under my bottom, and that I think is what's really messing my knee up. So we've been trying to brainstorm ideas about how to immobilize my knee until we can get a brace that does that. First I tried like putting a sock over my knee and then like duct taping rulers to the side, which I do not recommend because I broke the ruler in half. Then I took the 2 pieces of the broken ruler. This is like, I shouldn't be recommending this to anybody. This is probably a terrible, terrible idea. But I took the 2 ruler pieces and I shoved them into the brace where the hinges are, and so now the hinges don't bend, and I slept with it like that last night, and that kind of worked, I think. That's not really a long-term solution though. It's probably not good for me, and definitely not good for the brace, but hey, I needed some rest. And the circus has returned. I'm so excited. My first 2 little Locket orders are drying. This stone here is like my new obsession. It's called Labradorite and it looks so stinking cool in different lights. So I'm gonna try to show you with my phone light. I don't know if you can see that. How it catches like all of these pretty greens. And I have like a few loose stones of it as well. So like I have this pendant that I just made out of it. This one is kind of different colors. You can kind of see there's a little bit of green in there, but it mostly catches these really pretty blues. I guess I'm just like a gemstone nerd now. Hi guys, happy Sunday. Usually today would be editing day, but this week we are having a family barbecue for my grandfather's birthday. So today is barbecue day instead. The best kind of day. I just really love to get together with my family and spend some quality time. So I don't really know how much I'm going to be vlogging, but I'm going to try to get little clips here and there.
Now it's done. paranoid.
Lauren, help me out there.
All right.
That's why you have kids, so they know.
Okay guys, today was a really good day. I just love spending time with my family. It's always really special. But now everyone is gone and it is time for bed. So I'm going to close out this vlog now. Thank you guys so much for coming along on another week with me. If you like this video, it'd be awesome if you would give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, you can hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!